Hello. So I'm Mr. Barrett, otherwise known as Jim. As you know, I've taken thousands of pictures, hours of video, and yes, I do it because I'm Sydney's dad. The bigger picture is that you girls have developed from these goofy little girls who couldn't even get a ball over the net into the best players in the state of Ohio, and the country for that matter. And although that's great, and I love to take pictures of the action, the kills, the digs, the passes, the serves, the fans, everything about it. It's really that something special, that something that when people watch you play, they always mention, these girls have something. It's that special sauce that I like to photograph. And it's not just to show the world, it's to show you. Are you done yet? What? Yeah? Yeah. Fine. No more sap. Go ahead. Thank you. Yeah. Mr. Saps-a-lot, it's story time. And boy, do I have a doozy for you. Once upon a time, in a small but sturdy castle in Ohio, there lived a court of princesses. These princesses hoped and dreamed of being anointed queens.
Your little hands wrapped around my finger, and it's so quiet in the world tonight. Your little eyelids flutter 'cause you're dreaming, so I tuck you in, turn on your favorite night light. To you, everything's funny. You got nothing to regret. I'd give all I have, honey, if you could stay like that. Oh, darling, don't you ever grow up. Don't you ever grow up. Just stay.
But they knew they had a long road ahead. As the years passed and they grew older, the battles ahead of them became more clear. Additional princesses joined the cause with one unified goal in mind. They must protect their beloved castle from the dragons.
I got my head out the sunroof. I'm blasting our favorite tunes. I only got one thing on my mind. You got me stuck on the thought of you. You're making me feel brand new. You're more than a sunshine in my eyes. You got those pretty eyes in your head. You know it.
Historically, the grueling battles against neighboring sisterhoods of dragons had been sadly, tragically lost. But something began to shift within the princesses. Slowly, steadily, they began to hear a voice. Why not us? Why?
Talk about like
us?
when did you start volleyball and just your experience with volleyball?
So I started volleyball around like 3rd grade, I think. Just like I was playing with my friends. All my best friends play volleyball, so I thought I would try it. And then I like started loving it, and then in 7th grade is when I started playing club and taking it more seriously.
I started playing volleyball when I was in 3rd grade.
5th grade rec.
I started playing volleyball when going into the 3rd grade over at Smoy. I picked up club volleyball going into 12's year.
So I started volleyball when I was in the 3rd grade. I played at St. Margaret of York. Yeah, I mean, ever since then, 3rd and 4th grade, I played at Smoy. And then after that, I played at King's.
I started when I was in 7th grade, so not too long ago.
Yeah, so I grew up around volleyball. My mom played, my sister played in high school, she coached. I was always around it, team manager. I started playing in probably 3rd grade, and I fell in love with the game. I always wanted to have a ball in my hands.
Coach Amanda used to have the Friday night youth leagues, and I started playing with Abby Yoder, and we kind of just grew up with volleyball together.
Training teams, Amanda actually coached them, and I started those when I was in kindergarten, I think. And I started playing club in 3rd grade.
I started playing in 3rd grade for the King's Youth Program with all of the other seniors as well.
As they got stronger and healed from past wounds, they slayed more dragons than any knight ever had. All but one.
Yeah, 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 yeah. My neck is filled with the water. Ay. Ay. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Do you have a memorable experience from Kings volleyball that you?
Yeah, I would say like basically everything last year, from conference champs to winning first sectional title in school history. Yeah, I just remember like the crowd and everybody coming, everyone asking me in the hallways about it, and just the support we got from the community from it.
I feel like the number one would probably be the freshman homecoming since it got canceled due to COVID. The homecoming we had together, that was a lot of fun.
All of our parents stepped in and they made us like our own homecoming. And it was really nice because it was like our freshman year and we weren't like totally bonded with everyone yet, but that helped us bring us together. Just good memories from that day.
Team dinners are always fun.
A majority of my memories come from team dinners. Something crazy like and funny always happens, and like you never know what's gonna happen.
The district finals game last year in front of the huge crowd, that was awesome. Last year at sectionals was definitely like my favorite.
Probably reverse sweeping Milford in the tournament. Last year in the Lebanon game, when it was in the 5th set and I got the last block.
The princesses knew they would meet again. They worked day and night to fortify themselves. And when that foe dared to cross their path again, it was with a mighty blow heard all around the kingdom that the princesses slayed the last of the local sister dragons.
Somebody that knows something about it. And I want answers now. Who, what, where, and why? See, a lot of dudes like to act the fool now. Get on live, but that ain't my style. Now who he gon' get and what he gon' do? Run up on me if you want to. Hot damn pressing his homies. He's done up in front of his mama. I'm up the floor with him. And I kick in the door and let the fofo get him. I got food that'll go get him. That's for him and Boo and the dude that run with him.
The whole season, really, you guys had a ton of community support. Yeah. What did that feel like to have that many people cheering for you?
Oh, it's a game changer. It makes me want to play even harder.
I feel like it really impacted us as a team, knowing so many people were willing to come and support us. The energy was like unreal. Like it was so fun. You can like barely hear yourself think, but like in a good way.
It was awesome that like people actually enjoyed coming and enjoyed seeing us and saw that it was fun, and it's a lot more fun when you have more energy and more people there.
Hearing about it at school, everybody's cheering you on and they're like, you gotta come out to volleyball. Just the amount of support we got last year was amazing.
Like I've never really experienced that before. And so it was really cool, and it was cool how like we supported some other teams and then they came to support us and they just like got all excited, and it was really fun.
The energy, you could just tell the energy was a lot different last year. That kept us motivated, knowing that the community was cheering us on, invested in what we were doing and accomplishing, so that was awesome.
But the fair princesses were not finished yet. Truth be told, they had really just begun to fight and defend their castle and push closer to being anointed as queens. 2 ominous dragons remained standing. It was only these dragons who stood in the way of their becoming queens and receiving the coveted crown.
Every coach tells their team, you have to pick each other up. You have to be supportive. You never have a team that is 100% supportive. We did this year. When people try to figure out why we won all these 5-set matches, why we came back from match points against teams in the state tournament, the answer is our girls never got down, because not one time this season were they worried their teammates were going to get upset with them for making a mistake. or for going all out. They were in it together. And I've had wonderful athletes and wonderful teams. I've never had a team that was 100% supportive of each other all the time. And that's why they were able to do this. They were the best kids and the best teammates ever. And when they got in tight situations, that picked them up while other teams were tearing each other down. And that's why they got where they got this season. And I was just lucky to get to work with this group.
I just want to say thank you for letting me be a part of this incredible season with all of you. It's been such a pleasure watching all of you grow as players the entire season, from working with you in July to just watching the amazing things you accomplished this weekend. I know personally as a coach, I have grown so much this season as well. Working with Nick obviously has been great, but also with Amanda, thank you for taking a chance and letting me come in and be our defensive coordinator. I will treasure these memories for the rest of my life, and I look forward to working with all of you again next year.
Hey guys, just wanted to say how grateful I am to have been a part of this amazing journey with you. So grateful for not only what we've accomplished, still hasn't really set in, we are state champs, but much more beyond that. Just what amazing young ladies that you guys have become, from my littles that have become leaders and just great teammates. You are just such good people. You're going to make this world a better place because of who you are and your leadership skills. You're equipped to go do life. You are ready for this world. I'm not sure if this world is ready for you or if this world deserves you. I don't know what I did to deserve you other than the grace of God, which I'm just so thankful for. It's been amazing. You guys are incredible people. This whole entire journey has been a blessing. We've learned so much. We've all grown, and just want to say thank you to all of you, to all the parents. The community was, holy cow, amazing, supportive of us and the administration and everything. But the day-to-day journey, the grind with all of you and the coaches, oh my gosh, Nick and Adrian, God blessed us right when we needed you. It's just been amazing. I'm so grateful. Thank you so much.
You guys are role models for lots of little girls in the community. What is that like, and is there anything that you would say to them?
I think for what it's like to be role model for the little girls, we almost didn't really realize how big of role models we were until recently, when we'd say hi to them and then they start screaming and they're like, oh my gosh, they're here again, and we're like, whoa, we're not that big of a deal, but thank you.
Because we were that 4 years ago, obsessing over Jules and all of them. So my advice would be cherish every moment you have with them, and just always remember why you play volleyball. Even on the hardest days, the mentally tough days, just remember the why, because looking back, I regret all the days that, even though it was a rough day, I regret going into practice already being, upset. Just cherish every moment with each other.
Yeah, it feels really cool having, a bunch of little upcoming KVBers. Just the support, seeing how excited they are and how excited they are for the program. It's really cool having, mini-me's just all the time, just excited for you. Thank you guys.
They're so cute. It's definitely something that I've been thinking about and trying to be a leader more recently. I always think about how we're seniors now, but just being a freshman and being taken in by the older girls, it's definitely something that I want to create for the program.
Yeah, it's really cool. They're all so sweet, and they all it's crazy. I wouldn't expect them to be that not obsessed, but a little bit obsessed with us. But it's really cute and it's really awesome, and I'm glad that we're able to be there and show them you can do whatever you put your mind to, and whatever people say about you or say about your skill, it doesn't mean anything. You can do whatever that you want with your life.
The princesses toiled and toiled, and when they stopped to rest, they realized much to their surprise, that they were not fighting alone. They were not alone at all. Their beloved kingdom had enveloped the princesses in a giant sea of red, lifting them up, pushing them forward, becoming the fuel that fired them.
Is just to make sure every time that I go into practice, it's to get to state.
Really like to win state. State.
Definitely state.
Wanting to win a state title.
With our bigger goal of like going to state and just holding ourselves to higher standards, we're going to state.
You'll never see what's hiding out deep down. Yeah, I know, I've heard that to let your feelings show is the only way to make friendships grow, but I'm too afraid now. Yeah, I put my arm around, show you how strong I am. I put my arm around,
Set point for the Knights, and here comes a kill by Severe Richardson, and the Knights are going to state for the first time in school history. Go King!
I'm so confident, and I'm unstoppable today. Unstoppable today. Unstoppable today.
The voice that they had heard began to fade. The princesses rose up, re-energized. They fought and fought to defend their beloved castle. They bled, they sweat, until finally, the last of the dragons was conquered.
Is there anyone that you want to thank?
Yeah, so actually 2 people. My mom is a big one. Just seeing her passion and her drive for the sport, it's almost like I want that too. And so she's been there every step of the way. And then obviously God, just the way that he's given me this opportunity and the talent and to play with these girls at this level is just something that I can't explain. I'm just so thankful for it.
Obviously, I want to say thank you to my parents and my brother for supporting me through everything that I've done in my life, taking me to volleyball and starting me at volleyball, obviously at such a young age. They invested their time in me, and I appreciate that. Yeah, and all the friends and family members and extended family and everyone that just poured into me when I was younger. I appreciate all of that.
I'm thankful for God for giving me the opportunity to do this, and my parents. They're probably my biggest supporters, and they support me through anything and all of my sports and crazy stuff going on with my life. So,
I would like to thank my parents and my grandparents the most. They're at every game, and I can just tell that they really support me. And I would say my brothers too. Even though they can't be here, they're in college, they text me a lot and they just say they're proud of me, and that just means a lot to me. So.
I want to shout out my mom because sometimes I train with her. She's really sweet and she's very supportive, and Coach Tina, who helped me in private lessons, so yeah.
Just my family I would like to thank. Just the support, the amount of time, money, effort, everything that they do so I can do this. And friends, obviously. God for getting me here. Anybody that's attached to my life in any way has been amazing, and thank you guys.
I want to thank the community once again, because knowing that the community was that excited at the end of last year, like going to this year when we have even higher expectations, like that got us even more fired up for this year. My parents obviously come in all my games, supporting me, especially my grandparents as well. They come to every game, home and away, giving me tips, which are sometimes helpful, but they're great. I love hearing it.
I probably thank my parents and probably my coaches for always helping me and putting in the training.
My parents and my sister were always there for me.
Well, I'd like to thank my parents because obviously none of us would be here without them and like me personally and everyone else, like all the support you guys give us. And just everyone in the community too. Just we like feel your support and appreciate it a lot. And I'd also like to thank my whole like family, sisters and extended family because I appreciate like you guys are always supporting me and yeah, I just can feel all your support and appreciate it.
An edict came forth across the land that princesses would heretofore be crowned the queens of kings. The queens returned to the beloved castle, safe now after their hard work, and joined the giant sea of red. Together, they proclaimed across the land, "It is us."
On a history book page.